Hey ladies. All right, so last night I had a Passion Parties auction. It was actually the first time I've ever done it. It was so much fun. It turned out way better than I even could have imagined. I had a cancellation this weekend, so which is why I decided to do this. This is not something that you want to do regularly, maybe once, twice a year, because of course you still want people to want to get the hostess discounts and all kinds of goodies that way. So with that in mind, make sure that, you know, the less you do it, the more hyped people are going to be about it. So, all right, so here we are. I invited everyone, even people out of state, not other consultants, of course, but you know, people, family, friends, and then I also always encourage them to invite people. I did it on a Sunday night starting at 8 p.m. I thought that would be good just because of the fact that people are done with their weekend stuff. Yeah, they are kind of getting ready for work, but they can do this in their jammies, so it's all good. So I did have to explain everything. You know, I explained how it works. Log on the computer, watch as I post the products. Each grouping, they end at a specific time, and then I private message the winner of the items, and I give them instructions on how to pay. So I'm kind of setting it up so that they know ahead of time. This was the pinned post. This is the auction lineup. I had bath and massage 8 to 8:20, demo presentation items 8:30 to 8:50, and then toys 9 to 9:30. Now you'll notice there's 10-minute increments in between there. For the bath massage and the demo presentation items. The reason for that is it gives me a second to get my grounding, jot down little things like who won what, so it's not as hard at the end, but you can do it at the end too. Another thing is I did grab bags for 5 minutes in between there too, and that's just gonna be my extra stuff that doesn't sell. I ended up selling about 30 products or so. There was about 6 to 8 that I did not get bids on, and those were mostly new, higher priced toys that I had posted, like Soraya, OMG, Lalo Tortue, which is fine. I got rid of a lot of demo items. This was the thank you note that I put up this morning when it was done. Now, I was always coaching them on how this is going to work beforehand. This is what I did. I actually took pictures out of old magazines, and then I used an app to put in these little, you know, the prices, and this is a no hidden cost, how I put that in there, so I just used an app. They knew that this yellow diamond was always the start bid, okay, because I coached them for that, okay, so they knew that, okay, this is the starting bid. They knew this beforehand. I started doing this a couple days ahead of time. Now, getting the prices ready, you see this price right here, $177.20, that does include tax and shipping. I made this a no hidden price type kind of thing. Okay, so that includes the tax and shipping. I know a lot of these people are out of state, plus if they're local, I don't want to be running around. I'd be running around one whole day, you know, dropping this stuff off. I'm just going to pop it in the mail. So I automatically put all those things on there. And it worked out really, really well this way, okay? So, like again, I took pictures, or I went on the back office, which I'll show you too, and on my phone, I did screenshots of the products and all the items. Now, see, I had these cute little, you know, graphics that, of course, I did apps, things like that to make these cute little graphics. Worked really well. Now, I did post these items all at once. So I put, this one right here, by the way, is new products, but I'm going to go down here real quick. Some things that I did before the auction started, I'm going to show you real quick. Of course, I was getting them excited, pumping them up, talked a little bit about product, told them they have to refresh their screen. That's a big one, because if you don't refresh your screen, I mean, people are bidding every couple seconds on some of these. I'm kind of talking to them about what they're going to need to invite their friends. And I did this days ahead of time. A couple of these things were days ahead. This was explaining, because a lot of people didn't really understand how this was going to work. Okay, so remember how I had team members do this. I had you guys pretend bid on stuff. Well, that's what I use an example so they can kind of physically see, you know, what's going on beforehand. You're coaching them, okay? You got to coach them beforehand to make this successful. I even promoted my golden ticket. So hopefully I get some, you know, some talk out of that. Demo items. Now the demo items I did explain thoroughly days before. I explained what they are, that they're gently used, handled at parties, not for personal use ever. They're in great condition, and they're either discontinued or no longer being shown during my presentation. So I did talk about that days before. Now, here is where the interesting stuff comes in. Bid bump. This worked out so well for me. You're gonna see this bid bump. And see what I did was I posted my 2 closest dates, which is the 26th and 29th, and anyone that picked one of those dates got a bid bump. That means their bid trumped all other bids, and there was 2 ways that they could get a bid bump. Book a party on one of my open dates, of course. Secondly, they could, if they were out of state, they could do a Facebook party between, you know, the time beforehand. Remember, I started doing this about 5 or 6 days before the auction. They had 5 or 6 days to get an online party, a Facebook party going, get me $350 in retail sales, and if they did that by auction day, they got a bid bump. So there was a little stipulation as far as the Facebook party to kind of get them, you know, working their business a little harder on that. So that was the bid bump. That worked really well. You're gonna see down here, I got 1 of my open dates filled, and I got a Facebook party. And I got $200 in retail sales from the Facebook party. So that's $200 in sales I didn't have before. So here I am explaining the bid bump. See, this is what I was gonna post. If someone wins or bids on an item, this is what I was gonna post. You see how it says bid bumped. You've been bid bumped. Now, this was that example that we did on the team page again. I put that Renee had booked a party, and then these 2 other people had actually bid on the products, but too bad, bid bumped by Renee because she booked a party. Whoop, whoop. So just doing a sample order, you know, getting them excited, talking about the grab bags, you know, let them know ahead about everything because that is what's gonna make it successful. Okay, demo items. So this, like I said, I posted these pictures all at once from my phone. And again, this is an example of screenshotting the picture from the back office, okay? And then I just used an app and changed with tax and shipping price, the retail, and put that, and I also put I'm a demo item. Make sure you do that because, you know, I want them to know what they're getting. Okay, had some bids on that, had a winner. This was an item that I showed at parties for years, and I sold it for 22 bucks. It was a tax write-off. I did not sell the We Vibe 3, which I was very surprised by that, but guess what? I did a grab bag, and that's gonna go in a grab bag. That's $169 retail. This one I started out real low, it went really low, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do that, it makes it fun. This one went for $16, I think. A lot of action on this one. So you can see here, lots of action, lots of stuff going on. It was so much fun. I was actually literally, I was having so much fun, I was laughing. I mean, the dings, you know, ding, 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 people, you know, you have a new comment, new comment, new comment, and I had to keep refreshing, and you know, at that very last minute, I would refresh and then just automatically put on each one, go through, winner is, winner is, winner is. Sometimes people bid afterwards, but yeah, it kind of stinks for me, but on the same token, I wanted to make sure it was fair with the time. I mean, this one went for $52. This was pierced. I don't even know if you guys remember that one, but it was way back. Demo product. All right, So that was demo items. How cool is that, people? Come on. Let's make some money, get rid of your stuff. And again, I talked about what a demo item is in the comments. Don't panic, 1 minute left. I did bath and massage. Like I said, I broke it up into different areas. Now, the cool thing is the income doesn't stop coming in after it's done. Guess what I did? I took my 6 items. Let's see if we can find that way up here. Here we go. I put, guess what? No one bid on these items, but they're up for grabs until 10:30 p.m. Snatch them up before they're gone. So these are ones that people did not bid on. And guess what? I ended up selling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more items. I ended up selling 5 more items that didn't even go in the bids. How awesome is that? And then I had some people later, you'll notice too, I had some people later say, damn it, I missed it. Look it, right here. Damn it, I missed it. Guess what? I messaged her this morning all the items that are left or duplicates that I have. Let's say you have 2 items in stock. Say, hey, I have a second chance offer on this item for this much money. So there you go. That's it, really. And what I did was I did Square invoices. I had them, I Facebook messaged everyone who won, added up their stuff, and got their email and sent them an invoice. I think I have everyone paid except for 2 people already. $600 extra in my pocket. Okay, so work your business. This is what happens. Okay? Work it to the full advantage. And this is what keeps you excited about your business, is making money. So let's do it. All right, ladies. Thanks.